Okay, hey everybody. Sorry about that. Didn't have a comm, so I figured I'd jump in and see where we're at. Looking like we have a fairly early Pearl, so that's nice. Hey everybody, I'm Hawk59. Thank you for watching SpeedGaming. Trying to play a little catch up here. I know that I didn't catch the end of the last race. Kaede Rukawa won the first match, and we are into game 2 of this quarterfinal match in the Casual Boots tournament. We are already 2 out of 3 ways to the Dark World, so that's good. I figured I'd join in late, that way I just didn't even have to watch the standard escape sequence. So. Okay, Kaede giving us our look at Zora Ledge, 50 rupees. Not going to go any further past that. Did find the bow in the waterfall, so that's a nice early placement. Let me double check, see what we got. Just 1 crystal in the Light World, Eastern Pendant or Eastern Palace. So Desert and Hera are pendants. Looks like Kaede gonna take that. Yeah, gonna take that new bow and just go finish that pendant real quick. Not pendant, crystal. Sorry. Yeah, finish that crystal. Thick Kid just got some bombs on Rayvis' side. Maybe chat can help me out. Did Kaede skip? Has Kaede skipped CAC this race so far? All right, nothing on the library ledge, just some arrows. Interesting choice from Kaede then to forego the normal setup after Kaz Boots, but it seems to be doing okay for them. They'll end up with a crystal here probably before Rayvis. Rayvis is going to give us an early mushroom check. Nice to get it out of the way, especially after a save and quit. If they want us to save scum it, they can. Not going to save scum that. Going to grab that bombos because you never know if you'll need it. Yeah, and if everything is right, like everybody's saying, a second glove being in South Shore, that's going to give Rayvis their Dark World access with mitts. So we'll see how far they take that, if they're going to continue on through the normal South Sword checks, Zelda checks, etc., or if they'll move on to Dark World. Rayvis is at least going out to Ice Rod Cave, so we're going to go look at that. So far, nothing of value in Eastern, just, you know, besides the crystal that they'll get when they finish it. All right, and we are getting a water walk from Rayvis, so chances are very high that they're going to get that bow. Yep, there they go. I was curious that they were going to avoid it, but, you know, good to see that they did not. Neither runner had the money when they got up here to the Zora area, so interesting to see. All right, Rayvis walking up but then leaving. Gonna finish the the water walk checks. Yeah. All right, that is first crystal, Kaede Rukawa at 1356. So nice little boomerang stunt there. With those mitts, we're gonna get King's Tomb check. Oh, and flute. That is pretty big. That's some good movement and mountain access there. Well, they already had mountain access technically out of logic with no lamp, but they would have taken it anyways, I'm sure, at some point. All right, Kaede now making the CAC play, but they're doing it from the south, which is a pretty good, gonna be good for them. They'll get their mitts, and then they can probably continue that up through Bonk Rocks and King's Tomb. right, Rayvis following, gonna go grab, go do their Eastern Palace. Ooh, that is a good point. If we get their mitts, they might end up just deciding to head straight to the Dark World. So, they both do have book. So, it'd be interesting to see if we have any of those checks that stuff like checking pet early that we might get. Get some spin speed so that we can go check on the sick kid real quick. And there is Kaede's mitts. And Chet called it. With those mitts, Kaede saying, let's go to the Dark World. We got red crystals at Skull and TR. Yeah, and looks like Swamp Palace was the green pendant, so. That's one item out of Skull Woods, but it's just a shield. Nobody wants to see that. And Kaede's stealing the key to do the rest of Skull Woods. I actually personally have no feelings one way or the other on shields. That is true. Fast ROM does remove the complaint or the thing that causes most people to complain about shields. So maybe we'll start seeing some more shield love in the future. All right, let's see where Rayvis goes after this. Kaede had given us the bumper ledge check, but it was nothing. I think I can get an early Meyer area check, see what the medallion requirement is. Oh boy, that was quick. I think it was Quake. Kaede got the red hair now. That's their second male upgrade, so they're pretty tough. They are still on Fighter Sword though, because they haven't made it to Bonk Rocks yet. And we are getting our first look at the mountain from Rayvis. Right, Kaede going into Thieves Town to finish up their VOO clearance. Mountain doesn't have anything currently that Rayvis feels like spending time on, so they are going to follow Kaede's footsteps and head into Dark World. Okay, so unless we come up with a hammer here, I think Kaede is going to have to leave the Thieves Town big chest. But I also haven't been paying attention to item counts, so there's a possibility that it's just the dungeon item. Rayvis decided to take the frog for a walk, though, so we'll get to see at least some of Smith Chain. Alright, and that is blind down with some 10 arrows. Here's our Hype Caves check. Has not always lived up to its name, so we'll see. Doesn't seem to be so far. Oh, but there we go. There's the Mirror and Ether. Another medallion. We don't know if that's going to be necessary for Turtle Rock yet, but... Okay, Rayvis giving us a Bombos tablet check, since they just got that mirror. Pretty good, able to loop that in. They can flute up, take the Smith back. Kaede going to be getting that mirror shortly, as long as they continue on. Pretty good to get that hook shot there. So grabbing the frog was the smart play. Kaede going to give us K45, and we'll see Magic Bat here from Rayvis. So. Ooh, another sword. Okay, so and hammer on Magic Bat. Wow. All right, there we go. All right, Kaede not going to be far behind with that, getting their hook shot and powder check, probably. Might even be a little bit smoother of a route for them, because they can check hammer pegs when they're done. Because unless they do the same thing, grab purple chest. Okay, so we are looking for still a few things. We're gonna need both rods. We're gonna need red cane, and possibly another medallion. Oh, sorry, no, definitely another medallion. We need Quake for Meyer. So Rayvis also able to grab the big chest while they're in Thieves. Oh, I had missed flippers in Thieves, but our tracker didn't, so good on them. Thank you. They both skipped hammer pegs because of the way they routed in grabbing the purple chests before getting magic bat. Can't take purple chests down in the cave, but I mean they were right there. They could have just re-picked it up. I don't know. I would have possibly just left it, but. All right, here's the Nagina check. I don't think we had seen this. I don't think Rayvis did it when they were in desert area. But just $5, so. All right, so here we're gonna get the big chest of thieves and Kaede going over to the pod area. We were wrong about the item in the big chest. It was just a dungeon item. So. All right, blind is down for Rayvis' second crystal, and Kaede going into Palace of Darkness. All right, Rayvis going to do the hammer peg checks that they left behind. If it amounts to anything, and it is just bombs. We'll see if Kaede ever actually does that, but maybe they just leave it. Rayvis about to get their tempered sword here. And looks like they are following suit into pod. So far, the biggest divergence here, or the biggest difference between the two, is that Rayvis was able to find that flute fairly early. And while Kaede does have just a slight lead in completing crystals, Rayvis has been able to clear a lot more of the overworld Oh, and there we go. Ice Rod in Rupee Basement. Flute was in King's Tomb. All right, Kaede taking the Death Warp. I'm sure Kaede knows they have mirror, but they were pretty low on hearts. Figure might as well just Death Warp to get yourself back up to 5. Rayvis unfortunately getting the double switch hit on the bomb explosion there. All right, and that is Kaede's third crystal with Helmasaur down. And Rayvis following suit and heading them to the back. All right, is this where we see? Yes. So Kaede finally getting to King's Tomb. Gonna get their flute here. Likely will grab Bonk Rocks here. I would think. I'd be shocked if they didn't. and that'll get them up to tempered. So we are now looking for our next step of progression. So see where we end up. We are still looking for logical access to the complete Mire, Skull, and Turtle Rock. Not sure. It's possible Turtle Rock could be Bombos. Where? It was before I jumped in, so I'm not exactly sure where Rayvis found the mushroom. Oh, right, with Kaede not going to CAC after the escape sequence. They did not do the Lost Woods, so thank you to our tracker Jestro. All right, we're gonna see some mountain checks over here on Rayvis' side. Probably gonna do all of it that he can, light and dark world. This should give us information on our TR medallion as well, hopefully. Oh, Silver's in Paradox Cave. This is a new check on Kaede's side. Rayvis did not have mirror when he did the Mire area. But just a heart piece. Alright, we are getting to the top of Dark Death Mountain here. Kaede also on the mountain. Likely gonna do, see that Spec Rock is nothing important. See what our TR medallion is. Ooh, it is Bombos. Okay, interesting. So, we know that Bombos is currently sitting on the mushroom turn-in. And there's Quake in Hookshot Cave. Shroom was in Thief Dropdown in Lost Woods, which Kaede avoided. Has not done yet. Yeah, from what I was told, because it was before I jumped into comms, that Kaede immediately after the escape sequence went to South Shore, and it avoided CAC. But when they finally did CAC, they did not go up into the Lost Woods. So. Kaede spending a lot of the seed, showing us off some sweet rang tricks, boomerang tricks. All right, and yeah, Rayvis is going to take that Bombos and head into Ice Palace. All right, that is Moldorm down for Kaede's pendant. Thank you, Drossi, for those commands. Yes, please give our runners a follow. This is the second of their matches in this quarterfinals. So, Kaede won the first one just a little over an hour ago, and we are going to see here if Rayvis can force a game 3. And thank you to our tracker, Jestra Zooks, pushing the buttons. It's the hardest job. It is interesting. We'll have to see how long Kaede leaves those Lost Wood checks, because they have already done all of the front of Skull Woods. So I don't see them doing anything until they get back to Skull Woods. They're probably not going back to Skull Woods unless it's a last location or they find their fire rod somewhere. I could be wrong. I think that was all 3 items on the ice on Rayvis' side, but maybe it was only 2. It must not have been unless they lost count, because they're still opening chests. So. All right, looks like Kaede is doing Pendant Swamp. Does Rayvis not? No, he has the big key. I'm unsure. He does have the big key. Got it in the first chest. I don't know why he's skipped the big chests up until this point. Guess just from a full clear perspective. That's a funny one. Okay, game. Red Cane in Ice Palace Big Chest. Okay, so that means that Rayvis is in Fire Rod Go mode. All right, that's a good cold stare kill there. And Rayvis picking up his 4th crystal. So the runners are even on dungeon clears. Rayvis has a 1 crystal advantage. However, I would like to see. I believe you're probably right that Rayvis is going to check Meyer. See if they have not dipped desert either, so that's always an option, I suppose. I imagine you do Meyer first. Nope, they're gonna. Oh, they're gonna check Cave 40. Checkerboard Cave. Unfortunately for Kaede, so far Swamp has not paid out. Swamp is the green pendant though, so you're going to get an extra item check. Very good quick kill. Oh, and big key on Argus. We will see if Kaede goes back in. They did leave left side, so they've got 3 more checks now. I think that makes sense from their perspective. They are still looking for, in their mind, 3 items. So. Okay, Meyer is not fire locked, so the key is not in cutscene chest. I don't believe Lamp can be on Vidi, logically, because I think you need Lamp to get to Vidi. That is true. That is true. But Rayvis has given us all of the Meyer checks that they can do. All right, our last two checks on in Swamp and left side are going to be Fire Rod. Fire Rod on left side of Swamp. Okay. This is interesting. So I think the question now becomes, does Kaede find their bombos before Rayvis gets their Fire Rod? Kane is in Ice Palace Big Chest. And okay, Katie's gonna get their mushroom here. But Vidi is down on Rayvis' side, so that is their 5th crystal. Okay, so we as viewers are in no mode. Gotta figure out if and when Rayvis is gonna get over to left side swamp. Yes, it does seem like Kaede leaving, not having bombos has kind of forced them into swamp, which led them to their Fire Rod. Rayvis picking up shovel, so that is probably going to be a check that they're going to do right now. All right. All right, Kaede going to mushroom turn in, probably wanted to grab a potion before they did ice. All right, and they are grabbing their bombos. They're going into ice, and as long as they full clear, they will walk out with their red cane. Ped was just a piece of heart, a little piece of love. We'll also see how Kaede routes Ice Palace. If they do big chests earlier than Rayvis did, they will get into their go mode without having to do a lot of extra checks. So we'll see. Meyer Big Key is in Spike Chest. Rayvis gonna check here, learn that Ped is not anything. But Kaede going to do the same route that Rayvis took through Ice Palace. So we just have to wait a little bit longer before our go mode. Okay, Rayvis going to Swamp. We might have a race if they do left side before going to the back. I think logically it has to. I don't know. We also do. There's a couple things. Rayvis has green pendant, but never turned it in, so it's possible that that could be lamp. I believe. Yeah, I don't see Rayvis skipping left side swamp. My question is whether he does it first or last. We did see Shovel. Shovel was nothing. And I think Rayvis got both items out of Desert, so. Oh, and a couple of victory slashes there from Kaede as they get their go mode. Or anger slashes at the game hiding the thing that makes this dungeon so much faster. All right, so Rayvis is going to do back of slump first. And cold steer down on Kaede's side. That is their 5th crystal. But they will be able to go mode Mire, which should make it pretty a little bit faster. For sure. Kaede does have a, I wouldn't say substantial, but a pretty prominent lead. Yes, it does seem like today was a very busy racing day for Kaede. Okay, Kaede about to go into the Vitreous fight, while Rayvis is about to pick up his Go Mode Fire Rod. And Silvers make that boss kind of a joke sometimes, so Vitreous down for Kaede's 6th crystal. All right. Kaede about to open up TR and give us our last dungeon on their side, while Rayvis is about to drop into the moth fight. And a very quick moth fight at that for Rayvis's 6 crystal. We will see exactly how many minutes behind Rayvis is. All right, Rayvis opening up their Turtle Rock, and we'll see. I'm thinking they have about a 2.5 minute trail behind Kaede. Yeah, give or take. I think it is close. It would depend, in my opinion, it would depend on what their normal GT routing is, what they decide to do, if one of them feels behind or not. Fire Rod happened to be on left side swamp, the leftist of the left side swamp. Green Pendant swamp, also. Okay, down goes Trinex on Kaede Rukawa's side, giving them their 7th crystal. And a nice red potion to boot. All right. People put numbers in chat. You can get your numbers in to figure out where in GT the GT big key is going to be. There are 22 checks in the basement of Ganon's tower. We will go off of Kaede Rukawa's numbers to see where it could possibly be. And they are entering Ganon's tower at 117.12. Okay, Hope Room does have a key, so they are going to take it to the right side. All right, nothing on the right side of GT, so we are going to see Kaede go left as Rayvis has beaten Trinex and is making their way to Ganon's tower as well. Okay, and it is in Stalfos room. That was the 10th check. Oh, 11 correct, because I forgot the torch. Yeah, so, sorry, Bragor. I was going to give you the win, but nope. But this is for sure a much closer race than it was. Could come down to just execution on the climb. But both of these runners have been playing with an extremely high level of skill today, so we will see what happens. Landmo 2 not playing super nice on Kaede's side. Correct. Neither runner checked catfish or pyramid ledge this race, so those are possibilities for Lamp as well. Oh, that is an unfortunate Moldorm fall on Kaede's side, which could have given Rayvis some time back, but that was a misfire on their fire rod. And they had to fall down to redo the torches too. All right, there is Aga 2. Wait a minute, it was Ganon the whole time? Kaede dropping in to Ganon at 123.56. And Rayvis dropping in at 124.27, so about a minute. It's going to be a very close one, folks. 30 seconds even, I can't do math. And that is down on Kaede's side. Get your GGs in for Kaede Rukawa, who takes both games in this quarterfinal match. And there is the finish for Rayvis as well. GG's in chat for them also. Official race times of 1:25.23 for Kaede and 1:25.45 for Rayvis. So about 20-second difference. Okay, and we are joined by our runners, GG's, Kaede, and Rayvis.
Oh, GG's.
Hello. GG's.
22 seconds. That was a very impressive race. How about that Ice Palace and Fire Rod, huh?
Yeah, no. When I saw that Somalia, I didn't know what to expect. To be honest.
It's just frustrating. I don't know. Twice unlucky, I guess.
It was.
Yeah,
I was just gonna
Yeah,
say it
go
was a
ahead.
very close race. I was wondering, Kaede, your choice to go to skip CAC and that after the escape sequence meant you didn't get the mushroom very quickly, like Rayvis did, and so you didn't have bombos.
Yeah. I was trying this starting route a couple months ago, and I don't know. It's okay, I guess. I do use it because of the water walking plus north checks early on. I don't know if that's worth it, but I don't know. I feel that it's good enough. But yeah, I got lucky, I guess, because that some area pushes you to the major zone. So I don't know. It helped a little bit, and just like that, I just went for the Swamp Palace. It worked. Luckily, it was left side and not Green Pendant or Deep Swamp, but
Yeah,
randomly
I have a question there. What did you make? What did you make? Skip left side swamp the first race and not the second race.
Just going for the boss and the Green Pendant and expecting to find some area or the Fire Rod or Bombos deep. And just that. I mean, I didn't have much stuff left, but I may have escaped the left side swamp if Bombos or Somaria was on deep Swamp Palace.
Yeah, with because you didn't have bombos at that point, you were kind of funneled towards that pendant swamp earlier than Rayvis did, because with bombos, Rayvis, you were able to get into Swamp Palace or Ice Palace, sorry.
I don't know. That's most of the time like how I go out. Just like Ice Rod Hans, Fire Rod Hans, like all the bad stuff. It's I don't know. It's just frustrating again. Like I don't know. I don't know what I should have done differently.
Yeah, doing early CAC, you had the bombos early on for sure. So knowing that, you were going to ice, then to Meyer and desert. So
I don't know. It must be decision making. If like you skip you skip left side the right moment, you do it the right time, you go back Turtle Rock. Like it is decision making. And I guess I don't know if I'm too full clear at some point or if I do the wrong reads, but certainly it's like I don't know what to do.
in my opinion, this one was more fortunate for me for sure because of the bombos. Because Meyer was empty, desert was empty too. I ended doing era anyways, but just that I guess that somehow it worked, the south route instead of the north, and skipping that mushroom was fine, I guess, but yeah, I don't know what really much to say. It could have been, I don't know, maybe I had left Graveyard Ledge or Sora. But yeah. or even pedestal.
Yeah, I think overall it was an extremely close race. It kind of, you know, the way the routing played out, it boiled down to what Kaede had open at the same time. You know, not like I said, not having Bombos because they didn't pick up the mushroom, led them to making, you know, having to go into a place like Pendant Swamp earlier. Um, you know, you both had different go modes. So, you know, Kaede looking for the cane, whereas Rayvis, you were looking for the fire rod. You know, it's harder to come up with that that go mode item in a pendant dungeon than when you're able to get through a crystal dungeon with the one that you're looking for. So. But I mean, really, it was extremely close. It was a great race. You know, GG's Kaede again, and good play from both you guys. GG's Rayvis.
Yo,
Yes,
GG's.
thank you.
Good luck and have fun further in the tournament.
GG Rayvis, thank you.
All right, thanks guys.
And
Oh,
one
go
last.
ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry for the delay on the first race. Just that. Thank you for the rest team, by the way. I just wanted to say just that. Sorry for the delay on the first race.
I think we got it all through, so no problem. Thank you again for putting on a good show.
Yes, thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for watching Speed Gaming. This has been the quarterfinals of the Casual Boots tournament. So I'm Hawk. Give our racers a follow. Thank you to our tracker, Jestro Zooks. I appreciate everybody at Speed Gaming for helping us put this on. All right, everybody. Have a great night.